Think you deleted that old account, but the internet never forgets. Right now, someone is reconstructing your entire private life. I'm a 28-year-old man, and I learned this the hard way when I crossed paths with Marcus, a self-proclaimed digital marketing guru who specialized in reputation management, but actually made his fortune through subtle corporate blackmail. This was untouchable, arrogant, and constantly surrounded by people who just nodded along to his endless toxic monologues. He never actually listened to anyone. He only waited for his turn to speak, using his voice like a steamroller to crush any dissenting opinions. I was hired as a junior data analyst at his firm, and from day one he treated me like an absolute ghost, talking over my reports and taking credit for my algorithms. Quickly realized that trying to argue with him was a completely losing battle. His ego was an impenetrable wall, so I decided to play a completely different game. I decided to use the absolute power of silence. During our weekly strategy meetings, while Marcus was busy loudly constructing his next verbal ambush against our clients, I sat perfectly quiet, absorbing every single slip of the tongue, every unvouched metric, and every whispered confession he let fall. As he assumed my silence meant submission, he spoke completely without filters around me. He bragged about a ghost network of old archived forums and deleted database backups he used to scrape leverage on competing executives. What he did not realize was that his entire business model relied on illegal data harvesting protocols. Kept my mouth shut, meticulously documenting every server log, every compromised IP address, and every unauthorized background check he ordered. I let him completely exhaust himself with his own noise while I quietly compiled an ironclad compliance report. When I finally handed the entire encrypted drive over to the Federal Cybercrimes Division, Marcus had absolutely no defense. He had talked himself straight into a massive corporate trap. The day the federal agents walked into his corner office, the loudest man in the room was suddenly left completely speechless. Silence is not weakness. It is the ultimate tool for observation, and sometimes letting an arrogant enemy keep talking is all it takes to watch them dismantle their own empire.